Hello my lovelies, so this is Lizzie from Love from Lizzie, and today I am bringing you the April 2021 release video. I'm hoping that you've come here from the Really Dig You unboxing video. I won't run through it again as I've just been all through that. If you haven't watched that yet, then I suggest that you head back over there, watch that and then come back to this video, because that will help this all make some more sense. I've just highlighted in the unboxing video, and I'll recap quickly, that if you're a subscriber to the card kit, you have actually got until Monday the 29th of March at 9 AM GMT to place your orders for add-ons to get put into your kit box this month. And we have got a system that we're going to try to get going, whereby everything hopefully will be going out on the 1st. We will be doing our very best to try to get as many as we can of our orders out in one day. I don't want to overpromise because I think Sue may throttle me for doing so, but we've got some ideas in place to be able to get this out. So yes, if you can make sure all of your add-on orders are placed by then, we're going to have a fighting chance. So I'm going to run through the add-ons. I've got a lot to get through. I've also got the release, and at the end of the release I'm going to share some details of some things that we've got that are coming. So here we go. First up, we've got the Pearlescent Bundle, which is to go with the Really Dig You kit. Each month we like to release some pearl, and this month's colours are really different to what I usually offer, so I'm really keen to share. But they're sort of like this creamy caramel colour. This is like a mink. We've got orange, we've got purple. This is a really like deep silvery grey colour, and then we've got this lovely chocolate brown. So those are the 6 sheets. They're pearlescent and they're single-sided. But when it comes to pearlescent cardstock, we don't tend to need both sides. So this is a new brand that I'm working with, and I've had really good feedback so far, so I'm really pleased about that. We have got 2 bundles. We have got the Pinstripe Bundle, which has got the mirror brown, the lemon glitter, green, and this is brand new. This is purple holographic. I'm hoping that I'm able to get some of that dance up there for you. So this is the Pinstripe April 21 bundle, and then we've got the variety, which has got these lovely mini pink hearts. We've got the blue sway, we've got the mauve moon dust straight, and we've got gold glitter mini circles. So they are brand new. So each of the bundles has something brand new in it. We have got, which are kit items, which are available for purchase individually, the 6x6 patterned papers, the ephemera pack, and the glitter enamel dots. So in case you know that you really like one of those products, you can bulk your kit out a little bit extra with any of those 3. We do of course have the Really Dig You sequin mix, which is a full-size bag. You get a half portion of this in your kit, but if you know you're going to really enjoy making some sequin cards, then they're ideal. And then we've got the Leaves and Vines stamp set. Now these are all silhouettes, there's no sentiments involved, and there's 15 of them, and there's some that are obviously quite large and striking, and then you've got some smaller ones. These are perfect for wreaths or creating backgrounds or heat embossing, to be able to get that lovely big solid image. And we do also have the Leaves and Vines Dyers. Now they are very similar, they do not coordinate, as in you don't want to stamp that one and then try and die cut it with that. Because of the nature of how thin some of the lines are, they are ever so slightly different, but on a card front you wouldn't necessarily know. So we are selling those individually. They are not coordinating, although they are very similar artwork. So that's the Leaves and Vines. We also have the Potting Shed stamp set, which I think is so super cute. Let me see if I can get bit better picture for you, but we've got this lovely shed, which does feature in the stamp set in the kit, but it's just the shed in the kit stamp. But here you've got this adorable Scarecrow, some Wellington boots, you've got the tool rack and the ladders and welcome to my garden, and then you've got some really nice generic useful sentiments. You've got happy birthday, thinking of you, for you, and just a note. And Stencil has these little hearts, and there are 3 solid hearts that feature from the stencil, so it all ties in. And then we also have the Scarecrow Stamp and Dyer Bundle. So this features another one of the little lash girls, and she's got sort of like this sweeping hair and the wind's taking her skirt away. And then we have this adorable Scarecrow, which I absolutely love her. I don't think I can quite get across how in love I am with her. And then we've got the rake and the spade, some Wellingtons, and then we've got again some other sentiments which are just good for general cards. We've got a happy hello, with love, get well soon, thank you and best wishes. And because it is a bundle, you have for each of the icons a matching die, and it's got nice little things like for example with the tools, it does cut out the little gaps in between the tools as well. So really excited to see those in action. So those are the recommended add-ons. I'm quickly going to run through these of last month's. So this is the Make It Bloom stamp set and the patterned papers that featured as part of the kit. They are available now if you're wanting to add a little bit extra, or you wanted an extra stamp set for a friend. And now I'm going to go into the release, and we've had the Safe and Sound stamp set and the die set individually. We are now bundling them, and they are slightly better value than they were to buy separately. So we have done that for both the Safe and Sound and also the Summer Fruits. So they are both Lash Girl editions, so if you wanted to combine them in with your kit this month, you would be well within your rights because they all work together. We are also this month releasing the Stars, Hearts and Circles Essential Bundles. So in each of these sets you've got the gold, the silver, the black and the white, and that works for the mini circles, mini hearts and mini stars. So that's been added to our Essential Bundles range. We have got the peel-offs from last month's kit, which are the pink pin with silver overlay, and we've also got the yellow mini stars. So these are great, and personally for my little pig, I love giving these little sticker stars. I don't know, they must do it at school or something, but he absolutely loves getting a little star sticker. Now this was something I was a little bit apprehensive about doing, but I feel like it's a good time to try. We have put together an Imperfect peel-off bundle, and I'm going to run through this particular one, but what this is you've got 10 sheets of peel-offs, and there is a problem with each of the sheets, which sounds like a very strange thing to say. However, we get some sheets through which are, as I say, slightly less than perfect, and I don't feel comfortable sending them out as a result. So we are selling these off more reasonably because the majority of this sheet can be used, and I think my camera is just about picking it out. There's a slight mark here on some of these, and it doesn't buff out with your finger. So because of this mark, I wouldn't like to send that out if somebody ordered that sheet. However, apart from those few, there is all of this that is perfect, all of this that's perfect, and all of this that's perfect. So we thought rather than putting them in the bin, we would offer them up as imperfect. So I'm just going to have a little look through to see if I can find the imperfections in these. Some of these it's just the edges aren't particularly nice, or there might be a slight scrape to them. This one has got like a line running through the middle. Again, when pulled off, like all of this is good and all of this is good, but there is a bit of damage on that one. These ones, they didn't melt properly, so this top corner isn't really usable. But all of these here are perfect. This has got a slight blemish at the bottom. So the majority of these sheets are great. This hasn't quite got the mauve there. There's another blemish. These, that's what I mean. I'm having to look and I'm having to try to work out what it is. Oh, these look like they haven't been fully cut properly, so they may need a little bit of encouragement. This one has got a slight mark. So I think you get the picture here. Look, there's some damage at the bottom there. It's only ever so slight and it affects 3 of the strips. And then this one, it looks like it's taken a bit of a tumble in shipping and it's got sort of a scuff across some of them. So, I mean, some of them, they can all be impacted at one point, or but there is plenty of usable product on there. So if you're wanting to try peel-offs out and don't want to commit to buying lots, this may be a way for you to give it a go and see if you like it. We've only got limited quantities of these because we are very fortunate. My factory is really good at not sending faulty products through. However, I've been selling these now for 4.5 years and I can't throw anything away, as a true crafter can't. So we've managed to build up a stash, so they're there while stocks last. Now, we have got some really quite big changes coming. I've been working very hard behind the scenes, preparing what will be a really big project for me and I hope for everybody else, and as a result I am creating space. So we've put some bundles together, we're doing some incentives to encourage people to purchase some of our stock to make way for this new and very exciting product. And one of the things that we're doing, we've got this lovely stamp set. Now this was part of the kit last January 2020, and this is obviously a very large stamp set. And so what we're going to do is, for every one of these stamp sets that's purchased, we will be giving a mini blooms die set and this pack of patterned paper. So the first of the 3 bundles that I have is the Kaleidoscope Bundle. We have a little bag with some tags, some jute tassels and some twine. Hoping you can see that okay. We have the birthday balloons stamp set, which has got balloons saying a very happy birthday to you, happy and birthday, flying by to say hi, and then there's a blank balloon in the centre which all of these numbers will fit in. So you could, you know, put, if it was like a, I don't know, 45th, you could put a 4 on one balloon, stamp again and then put the 5 on top. We've got It's a Special Day on a gift here, but it would also work well to use the string and you could have the balloons coming up so it was like a weight. And then we've got a party hat saying it's your birthday. So that's the stamp set there. We've also got the Pretty Plaid stencil, and this has got differing widths for you to ink blend or use embellishment paste or glitter paste through. And there is also a dotted line here as well. So you could use this just to create a stripy background or twist them to create plaids along with the dotted line. There are 8x8 patterned papers. These are with specialty and I will run through them super quick. This has got a linen feel to this one, and there are all these really lovely sort of terracotta earthy tones. This is also linen. This one has spot gloss over the green there, and we have spot gloss here over the red and the blue. This one was perfect for making borders, but they almost look like tiles, like a Moroccan themed tile. And then again here's another spot gloss, and then these are the other 2 specialties. These, I don't think the camera is anywhere near doing it justice, but they look like little gems on there. And this one as well is super shiny and glossy. They do have a texture. If you run your finger over it, you can feel the sort of the raised aspect. But they are all the specialty, and then these are all double-sided. So you've got sort of like almost like a frame here, which you could stamp little things inside if you wanted. And then there's some more of these sort of dots, very similar to this pattern, without the framing. And you've got like an orange there. And on the reverse side, again, this sort of kaleidoscope pattern. This looks like parchment. I'm not sure if the camera will show, but it's like an off-white. And this is very similar again, but with these little, almost like flower dots there. We've got this really nice green, I would say like a forest green, and then again another pattern which could quite easily be like a mosaic tile. Another one of these stripes, similar to earlier but on a much smaller scale and in more muted tones, just in that orange, and then again a repeat of that. So this paper, if you wanted to double it over, you've got busy and sort of less busy. You've got another of these sort of parchment designs, and on the other side is this blue with this, it's like a cream print over it. Again, really, really pretty, probably one of my favourites of this bundle. A very small and busy yellow, orange and blue over cream, and again exactly the same colourway, but with less yellow in there. And then last but by no means least, we have this orange, and then we have the reverse, so it's the orange and cream and then sort of like the negative of the other. So those are the pattern papers in the Kaleidoscope. We also have some peel-offs. There are 3 sheets, and you've got the peach with gold overlay in sway, the mirror purple pin and the brown pin. And then cardstock for this. There are 3 sheets of alcohol marker friendly white, so plenty for your stamping. And then you've got a really nice bright orange, you've got the cream and forest green, and then pearlescent, you've got this lovely coppery brown colour, this old gold and the royal purple. So that is the Kaleidoscope bundle. I must stress that this and all of the other bundles that I'm about to show you are under very limited stock, and we're very keen to be making the space now. So that's the Kaleidoscope. We have the Angels Without Wings bundle, so the Angels Without Wings stamp set, which I put together particularly for sending cards to people that were working on the front line in relation to the coronavirus. But you've got lots of lovely little icons. You've got 9 of these sort of little doctors and nurses and healthcare workers, and then lots of sentiments. It's all around the sort of thank you and get well soon and can't wait to see you. So good for many different things. You've got the Nouveau shimmer powder in Green Parade. We picked the colours of this bundle because in the UK we have a lot of greens and blues for our healthcare workers, so that's the selection behind all of this. The sequin mix is gold, oyster, navy and peach, a variety of sizes. This is a full size bag of sequins as well, as opposed to the sample size you get in the kits. And then there are 3 sheets of peel-offs. We've got the gold mirror mini stars, the gold pinstripe moon dust, and the clear iridescent mini hearts. And then cardstock for this bundle. There are 3 sheets of alcohol marker friendly for stamping. You've got a gold mirror. This is a peach pearlescent. Then we have a standard blue. We have the green pearlescent, a standard vanilla, standard mint, and then a blue pearlescent. So that is the Angels Without Wings bundle. And finally we have the Bon Voyage bundle. So here you've got 5 wooden embellishments that are sort of geometric hearts, and you have 4 of these tatty flower, they're made sort of like out of a canvassy burlappy kind of material. You have the Bon Voyage stamp set where all the sentiments do actually fit within that island, and there are little mountains and there's a church and some trees that you can stamp into them as well if you want. And then you've got a really nice compass rose. You've got the patterned papers for the Bon Voyage. They're 6x6 and single-sided. I'm just going to flick through them super quick so that you get an idea. These are ideal for masculine cards because they're very neutral colourways and neutral like sort of icons, but really nice cheerful colours in greens, oranges, blues. There's quite a lot of black and white as well. And there's that final one with the typewriter keys. And then the 4 peel-offs are brown mirror pin, apple mirror pin, soft peach, and then it's ice blue mirror. The cardstock in this one is American letter and A4, and there is about 1/4 of an inch skinnier on the A4 and about 3/4 of an inch longer. So it does work out to be approximately the same area of cardstock. And it is only the glitter cardstock that is in A4. So you've got 2 sheets of brown and a sheet of grass green. And then you've got 2 sheets of alcohol marker friendly cardstock, a green pearlescent, the copper brown pearlescent, and the orange pearlescent. So they are the 3 bundles. They are under very limited stocks. Once they're gone, they're gone. We are doing this to create some space, which we're very excited about the new projects we've got coming. The patterned paper, which is available by itself. We have 5 of the little wooden hearts, and we have also got more of the wooden hearts and the blooms. So if you're wanting to bulk that one out, again, this is all under very limited stock. We do also have some patterned papers that we're going to be releasing into the store. We've got the Wild Spring, which is one of my very, very early patterned papers, and I was actually quite sad to list this and let it go, but it does need to. We have also got another very spring themed pack. I'll show you some of this super quick so that you've got an idea. But these are 8 by 8, really nice cheerful floral bunnies and hexagons, lots of there's a butterfly graphic there, and the last one sort of like almost looks appliqued. And here, my favourite. I think this was from my 3rd ever Love from Lizi kit. I used this in the kit there. So there is some specialty in this one as well. It's got pearlescent spot gloss. These birdies. There's some glitter on those blooms there. Some glitter on those stripes. And some stags. Very nice, sort of very basic background paper. Damask with mint and a really pretty frame. So that's the Wild Spring. We've got the Unicorn Dreams. This did feature in a mega pack, and we have some of the papers here. So you've got some cut apart ones there. This one's got glitter over the top, as has that one. This is glitter confetti. This has got that sort of holographic rainbow. Ooh. And there is like a proper holographic pinky colour. The geometric, and some of these are double-sided as well. So really nice, bright and cheerful collection of papers. Yeah, there we go. And then we have the Be Happy papers. And these also feature some specialty. So this has got glitter over the sentiments, and that's got some glitter over some of the honeycomb. And this is like a pearlescent finish with the little bumblebees there, and black and white over hex. This is some lovely, like almost like botanical notes, really pretty gold foiled hive. Lots of different hives. Another sort of like very muted floral. Some gold bumblebees. Another sort of hexagon with the bumblebees over the top, and another one of that really pretty floral pages. So there's those, and there is also the Kaleidoscope 6x6 and 8x8 pattern papers. They are all tabbed under. So I'm making room for with all of these bundles. I hope I haven't overwhelmed. We do actually have a few more, but I didn't want to release them all in one go. But we are creating space because we've got some really big, exciting projects coming along, and the plan is to be able to implement them all in line with Love from Lizzie's birthday, which is going to be the 2nd of September, and it will be my 5th birthday, which I'm very surprised at hearing myself say. We've certainly come a long way in 5 years, and I'm really happy to still be here, still doing what I love. I hope that you're all still really enjoying it as well. But it will be introduced within the September Super Kit if everything continues to go to plan. So please persevere with me whilst I'm a little bit quiet in my Facebook group. I must, however, say that the Facebook group has been fantastic. The inspiration, whenever I check in there, it blows me away how many cards people are able to make out of their kits, the way they're so willing to share their design ideas. I am thoroughly overwhelmed by it all. I would also like to add, this is the Background Builders Set 1, and we were asked to restock it because it is such a handy die set to have, so we have actually put this back in stock. It's not part of this release, but I did want to let you know that these are now back in. If you were one of the people that emailed us, we hopefully have sent you an automatic email to let you know that it's back in stock, but I'm telling you as well now that it is there. Anywho, thank you ever so much for sticking with me for so long, chattering on. I will put still shots up of all of the things that I've shown. Do let me know in the comments below if you like a particular bundle and why you like it. And I hope to be able to share more good news with you and perhaps sneak some things of what's coming in September. But until then, thank you ever so much. Take care and happy paper crafting. Bye!